this entertaining for me, will you?
Welcome, everyone. Turning on my face cam here. Welcome, what the hell? Why is... Okay, hold on, I can fix that. Does I hide that now? Nope. Okay. Oh. Oh, having some technical difficulties. Okay, hold on. Well, give me a sec. Alright, there we go. You know it's not gonna be it's not gonna be a stream until something happens. Alright. There we go. Everything should... What? Because this... Oh, it's my desk. That's why. There we go. Alright. How are we all doing today? Raiden Shotgun is here. Oh my god, Raiden. Wait. Who's Raiden? Hold up. Huh? Alright. We got a good few people in the chat. Nice. Alright. Well, welcome everyone to today's stream. As you can see, I have the Death Horse shirt on. Wanted to wear it for this stream. Alright. Nice having you here, Margaret. Oh, Alan's not. Hold up. Alan, I need to make you a moderator. Standard. Save. There we go. Alan is now a moderator. Yeah, I am wearing the Death Horse shirt for this stream. Just to, stay with the theming. But yeah, this stream is going to be all about Forgotten Files. For people who don't know, Forgotten Files is the fan series that I'm working on with Margaret and Lucy. It has a fan series of Derpies and the Memeverse, which is a fan series of Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. I have... Okay. Yeah, I also got a haircut as well. Yeah. I don't have anything scripted, but I do have some stuff that I do want to talk about in the stream. It's not going to be that long. I'll be off working a bit here. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. All right. But yeah, today's stream basically is just going to be me giving you some information on where we are with the series right now. I do want to tease a couple things, and that'll be in a moment. But yeah, the series is... I feel like we're definitely making progress with the series. It's not massive progress. The thing that lots of people don't know is projects like these, they take a lot of time. A lot of time goes into these projects. Like, there's the scripting, there's the voice acting, there's the animation, which is probably the most, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the animation takes up the most time when it comes to projects like these. and then there's like the editing afterwards, and it's a lot of stuff that goes into these series, and people don't know how much time it takes. Yeah, we are definitely making progress. That I will say for sure. So without further ado, I think it's time to get started. Are we ready, chat? If you're ready, give me some thumbs up in the chat. And we will get started. Yep, alright. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is time. Alright. Let me just see here. Here we go. Pretty sure. Let me just get music. There we go. What's this one? Yep, there it is. Alright. Let's start talking about Forgotten Files. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. If it is, then I'll turn it down. Yeah. Let's start talking about it. So, you might be wondering, since this is an animated series, how many episodes are there going to be? For people who don't know, the OG and the Memeverse is going to have 15 episodes, with the last two being the series finale part 1 and part 2. And the origin series for and the Memeverse is going to be 3 episodes. I didn't want the series to be too long, but I also didn't want the series to be too short. No, I'm actually gonna turn the music down. Just because I personally feel like it's a little too loud. So, originally, when planning out the series, it was going to be just 8 episodes, because I was thinking like a few shows I watch have like 8 episodes for like the first season. But once I started adding things, originally it was just I was trying to stick too much to what we had, like in the OG Memeverse. But then I wanted to add more stuff, and because I need to add more stuff, I realized that I'm not going to be able to fit everything into 8 episodes. So I decided to increase how many episodes were going to be in Forgotten Files. And the final count is 10 episodes. 10. Just 10. I feel like 10 episodes is a reasonable amount. And And there are some series that do like 10 episodes for their like first seasons, and it just, I feel like 10 really gave me enough. But I won't talk about the later episodes too much, since there's not really, we're still very early into the series, so there won't be a lot. And yeah, I'm not gonna say anything for the later episodes, so for now, let's just go back to the first two. Currently, the progress with these first two episodes is the script for episode 1 and the voice acting for episode 1 are finished. Unless there's like some changes we need to add. But basically the script and the voice lines for episode 1 are done for the most part. And I have started animating episode 1. And like I've said before, I'm pretty sure, I want the series trailer to come out first before I actually continue working on episode 1. So episode 1's kind of on hold. There is something that I still currently need for the series trailer that's not done yet, so I haven't started working on that either. I do have the script and the voice lines, because there are going to be some voice lines in the series trailer. Those are done. Voice lines for the series trailer are done. I just need to actually start animating that, but first I need a specific model or models. But yeah, those two are on hold, and while those are in the works, I've been working on the script for episode 2 already. And what I can tell you for these first 2 episodes are the titles. I can tell you the titles for the first 2 episodes. Would you like to know what they are? For episode 1, the title is Stray Survivors. And yes, that is a reference to in the Memeverse episode 2, when the Scrap Trap says Stray Survivors. I used that a lot with the teasing and promoting of Forgotten Files. I feel like it just made sense. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, if episode 2 of OG Memeverse was connected with episode 1 of Forgotten Files, I feel like it's hard to put into words, but episode 1 is going to kind of feel like a continuation of episode 2 of Forgotten Files. That's what episode 1 of Forgotten Files is going to feel like a continuation of episode 2 of OG Memeverse. That's what I meant to say. there's not going to be a lot in episode 1. There's going to be like some character introduction. It's going to be pretty plain. It is the first episode after all. Yeah. What I will say that might be a little I'm not sure. One last thing I do want to say about episode 1 is there will be tie-ins. There will be some parts of episode 1 that will tie into episode 1 of the OG Memeverse. So there may or may not be scenes in the OG episode 1 of Memeverse that will also be in. There may or may not be scenes in the OG Memeverse, episode 1 of the OG Memeverse, that will be in episode 1 Forgotten Files. Yeah, that is what I will say. That is what I'll say for episode 1. So, without further ado, let's talk about episode 2. And I will say this, not even the cast, not even the team I have for this series even knows a lot. The team that I have, like Lucy, Margaret, I haven't shown them the entire script for episode 2 yet. I haven't even told them what the title is. So this will be a surprise for everyone. Are you ready, chat? The name, the title for episode 2 is Face to Face. That is the title for episode 2. And this is kind of... This entire stream idea was inspired by Derpy's stream when him and Honest, Brady, in the shows, they were playing the They were playing the FNAF X Dead by Daylight update for Dead by Daylight. He did like a little announcement on stream and whatnot, and this is basically me recreating that for Forgotten Files. Yeah. With that stream that he did, he said that some of the titles that he showed off had double meanings. Some of the titles had double meanings, is what I meant to say. And the title for episode 2 of Forgotten Files is no different. Face to Face is also a double meaning. Kinda. There's not much that I want to say about episode 2. There is one thing I'll say about it. Episode 2 will continue right off of episode 1. And as for the timeline of those 2 episodes, like I said, there will be some scenes in episode 1 of Forgotten Files that will take place at the same time as some of the events of the OG Memeverse. So episode 1 Forgotten Files basically takes place at the same time as episode 1 of OG Memeverse. Episode 2, since it continues off of episode 1 of Forgotten Files, it won't really take place around episode 2 of OG Memeverse. In terms of like the timeline, so episode 1 of OG Memeverse takes place on St. Patrick's Day. Episode 2 of OG Memeverse takes place 2 days after. Episode 1 of Forgotten Files will take place on St. Patrick's Day. Episode 2 of Forgotten Files will also take place on St. Patrick's Day. Episode 3 of Forgotten Files will take place the day after St. Patrick's Day. And episode 4 of Forgotten Files will take place on the day. Yeah. Episode 4 will take place 2 days after St. Patrick's Day. So, basically, the 4th episode of Forgotten Files will take place the same day as the events of episode 2 of OG Memeverse. Yeah. And I think that's as much as I can say for the episodes. There's not much else I think I can really talk about. Yeah, there's 10 episodes. There's going to be 10 episodes in total. The titles of the first 2 episodes are on screen. I don't want to say too much because there is one last announcement that I do have. There is one last announcement that I have for the stream. And oh, nope. Not that. I forgot to turn that off. Okay. So I guess I can yeah. I'll turn this music on for this. So, the last announcement that I do have for this. I am planning on doing a Q&A. I'm going to be doing a Q&A for Forgotten Files. I'm planning on uploading a video announcing the Q&A later today, along with a post. And in the comments of the Q&A, like announcement video or post, you can comment your questions there. I'll pick some out, and once I feel like we have enough questions, I'll start working on the Q&A video. And yeah. So if you have any questions, which I'm sure you will, yeah, I will have a Q&A stream, or not Q&A stream. I will have a Q&A announcement video and announcement post coming out today, so you can send your comments there, your questions there. I mean, but yeah, that's. Yeah, I'd say that's. Yeah, I'd say that's it. I don't want to I don't want to say too much because, like I said, there's going to be a Q&A. So, yeah. I think that is where I will leave it for today. Pretty short stream, I know, but this simply because I don't really have a lot to announce this stream. I guess what I could do is show off something. There is something that I can show off, I guess. So you probably noticed my setup here. As you can see, as my background, I have like, you know, this is basically what my background normally is for streams, but it's more damaged and it's, you know, there's a lot more like wear and tear and whatnot. What I did was I basically edited the original background that I had some like little cracks and whatnot. And I actually don't know if I have anything set up here. Okay, I don't, thank God. So yeah, this is what the normal background looks like. This is the one for this stream. It took a bit of time to actually work on this and work on everything else for this stream. I'm pretty sure I worked on all of this like back in January, I think. Yeah, I've had this ready like all the way back in January, like end of January, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that is it for the stream. Very short stream. But then again, I don't really have a lot to talk about. So yeah, stay tuned for those Q&A announcements, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for coming.